What was your relationship like with your pops, man? What did you get from him
Um,
just watching?
yeah, it was pretty much the same. He wasn't a big talker, unless it was discipline.
That part.
He was very tough. Uh, all I got from him was hard work. You know, I watched him work his job, and I watched him come home and still cut the yard. Something I'm supposed to be doing.
I'm about to say, what
Right?
happened with that? How old are you?
I'm like 15, 16.
Okay.
We get this house, and like we went from shotgun type house. I wouldn't say shotgun, but I mean,
What's
how
that,
it
like
is.
row houses or what was the shotgun? Oh, you walk in.
Yeah, you got your back door in the back. That's what
Gotcha.
they consider, But
Okay.
it wasn't that bad. It was just an older house. It was my great grandmother's house, and I watched him. I wouldn't say that he did it by himself, but I watched him lead to, all right, we got an apartment. All right, now we got a house. Now I got my own room. Now I'm this and that, and
You have brothers and sisters?
I have two sisters. So at the time, I didn't have my younger sister, but Alexis is around like 19 now. So she was around, I say about 3, maybe 4 when we moved into the house. She was still pretty young. But at the time, I'm a teenager, and like I said, I'm feeling myself. I'm playing football. I'm starting to lift weights.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like I know more than him because I'm out here in the streets. And I feel like, oh man, you just
By choice?
By choice. By choice. I just want to put that out there.
Same.
By choice. Influenced by the wrong things. And I watched him put up with that. I seen a very patient man. That's why I was basically getting to with that. I seen a very patient individual because my mom goes from 0 to 1,000 very fast. and my father, man, when I say he's the only, and we had a conversation about that a couple weeks ago. He said, I had to be the calm one in the house.
Yeah.
Everybody's flying off the hinges. I had to be the calm one. I said, man, how did you, like, I'm coming in and you don't know what I'm going to be on today. Mom's stressing about me. And, you got bills, you got work. Like,
yeah.
How?
So he was the calm one, but he was also the disciplinarian?
Yeah.
That's so my mom beat me one time. And my dad felt so sorry. He was like, nah, I got it. Don't just because my mom is very patient, but I just crossed the line, right? And it was something that I thought was simple. Quick story, right? My mom, I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I wanted to do something like some chore or something to help out around the house, right? And this is stupid as I'm thinking through it ahead of what I'm about to say. So I do the chore. My mom wants to give me like a couple dollars for it. I'm like, no, I don't want it. I'm trying to be nice. She's like, here, take the $2. I cut the $2 up. Top explodes.
Right.
Beats me. And my dad was like, hey, I got it. Don't, you chill out. I got it. So that was the one time. But my dad he wasn't going to say things a lot of times. Because he came from that school of, if it was said by an adult, you minded the instruction.
Right.
And if you didn't, the person that saw you acting crazy would beat you, and then they tell your family, and you go home and get another whipping when you got home. What was the biggest, I guess, rub between you and him when you started feeling yourself? What was it about what was going on that you just
man,
caused some friction?
I'll never forget that night.
Yeah, we got a pinpoint. He said that night.
Ooh, that was a night.
I was a clear black.
I was really out there. Of course, you know how it is. You get around your friends, they pump your head up. You feeling like you the man around them.
Yeah.
And I feel like, man, I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm tough. At the time, my parents didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? The whole committing crimes and stuff like that, they didn't know. But I come in late. I'm still in high school. I come in late. I'm just not caring about any rules. I'm not doing any chores. So like I said, my mom is that 0. She won't say too much or nothing. Yeah, I was like one of those kids at that time.
Out there. I feel the whipping right in there.
And my mom goes from, my father's the same way. He doesn't say much of anything. He just kind of sits back and oversees.
Yeah.
So she's going off the hinges. Get out of my house. You feel like you're grown? Get out. I'm not going nowhere. That's what I tell her. I put my chest out.
You're extra tough.
I was tough. I thought I was tough. I'm not going nowhere.
Who hit you first?
She did. She hit me first. Of course, I didn't strike back or anything like that. But I just stood there like, I'm tough.
Yeah.
That don't faze me anymore. And I seen the look, and I'll never forget that look that he had. Like, okay. He said, I think you might need to leave right now. I said, I think you need to back up off me. And at that point, I realized the difference between a boy and a man.
Yeah. you weren't the man.
You were the man. And this is your household.
Yeah.
And we talked about it, years and stuff like that. And he just like, it's at a time where you have to respect my house. Like, we let you like do all what you could do, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't want you to corrupt your sister. There's nothing else we could do for you at this point,
That's the thing.
We had to let you see what it's really like out there, And of course I did.
So you actually left?
I actually left.
16?
Yeah, I actually left. I went to my aunt's at a time. My aunt was a little bit more, her and my uncle were a little bit more, I wouldn't say understanding, but they knew what was going on with me.
Gotcha.
And it really wasn't too much to stop me because I didn't come from bad teachings. My mom did never, she still to this day, I think maybe drink a wine cooler. And I mean, of course, my father drinks and stuff like that, but not knowing that he actually been from the streets the way that I was out there and he was just seeing the signs.
You didn't know that?
And I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm like, man, square, man.
When'd you find that out?
I found that out, I was 18.
Okay.
And I was around his old neighborhood where his mother house was. And they said, oh yeah, you Nate Dogg's son. I said, Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg. Name ring a bell.
He's like, yeah, boy, your dad he got the stamp around here. I was like, okay. But then I'm thinking like, why we can't talk about these type of things? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very curious. I don't know what's going on. Like, I understand what's going on in the household, but as soon as I step out this door, y'all don't understand what's going on.
But he did though.
But he did, right? And that's why I didn't get. I was like, you really did know what was going on with me. But he just had a very strict, hey, you put in the hard work. Don't cheat no corners. Like, put in the hard work. You're trying to cheat. If you're going to sell drugs and stuff, like, you're trying to cheat a corner. Go work. God provide. Do everything. It don't matter if it's at Family Dollar.
Do the honest work.
He like, do everything that you got to do and give it everything that you got.